Hello everybody and welcome to Gangsters, Narcos and Goons. And today's story is about an unsolved murder that happened in Limerick in 2007. So without further ado, let's get into the story now. November 2007, Jeffrey Hannan, 19 years of age, was an ordinary teenager, not involved in any form of crime. He has a very close relationship with his father, Alan Hannan. Jeffrey went to a bonfire to chill out in the South Hill area of Limerick. It's said he got into a verbal altercation with somebody attending the bonfire. Words ended up turning physical, seeing Jeffrey getting the upper hand. He eventually ended up leaving the bonfire and heading to a local house party to end the night, but he could never imagine that this would literally be the end. Jeffrey was beaten to death with a hatchet by two individuals. It's been said that Jeffrey's screams could be heard all over the estate. I couldn't even begin to imagine the pain and fear he went through at that moment in time. Jeffrey's lifeless body was then dragged to a local grassy area where he was dumped, only to be found by a random passerby the following morning. As it's still an ongoing case, the main suspect cannot be named, but it's well known in the community who he is. Well, who it's suspected of. Now in 2022, Alan Hannan is still seeking justice, seeking closure. It's almost unbelievable to think that nobody's seen anything, especially when Jeffrey was heard in obvious pain during the attack. Such screams would have brought attention. Somebody may have looked out their window, but there's nothing. From the day Jeffrey was murdered up until now, over 20 people have been arrested, questioned and released regarding the murder, but still nothing. And an unknown person actually came forward to the Gardaí giving them a key statement. No charges came from the statement made. And this what I'm about to tell you smells of a cover-up. Back in 2014, another witness to the crime decided to come forward and give a statement about what he saw that night. But the statement was never logged. There's no history of a statement being made anywhere. The guards assigned to the case wasn't given any statement or even told about a statement being made. It's widely believed that the detective that took the statement shredded it in front of a second detective as a witness because they were protecting a confidential Garda informant. With so much blatant corruption going on, a complaint was made to the Garda ombudsman. The detective involved in the statement conspiracy was suspended so an internal investigation could take place. But before the investigation could take place, the detective retired, meaning he could no longer be investigated. The detective has a history of corruption. He is also a former Limerick member of the Garda Union. Also, the station where the detective was based is called Roxburgh Garda Station. This station has a history of corruption and lawlessness within their ranks. And while this is all going on, Alan still campaigns tirelessly for justice for his son. No father should have to go through what he has gone through. Jeffrey's injuries were horrific. I mean, he was beaten to death with a hatchet and God knows what else. And with the Gardaí doing their best to hide and cover up information, poor Alan must feel like a lost soul. But yo, if you like the story, subscribe to the channel, press them like buttons, leave those comments please. Gangsters, Narcos and Goons, we're out. Love.